Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to FIFA 19 here with Lazio, and we have two massive games today. First, it is a top of the table Serie A clash at home against Milan, who, as you can see, sit second level on points with us. We played one game, and when we were gone, it was a 2-1 victory over Sassuolo, which kept us at the top. After the Milan game, we played Frankfurt in the Europa League, which, as we know, could seal our passage to the next round if other results go our way. Nothing else really happened. I got a job offer from the India FA to manage them. I politely turned that down. Don't need any distractions as we head into crunch time in our season. So let's see. I think I might just go with the team that I have here. I don't really see the need to make any changes. Everyone's fit. Everyone is kind of where I want them to be. So we're going to go full strength. The win here against Milan would be a big step forward again in our league aspirations. Hopefully we can make it happen. Here we go then, kickoff for one of our biggest tests of the season against our definite title rivals, Milan. They are the team that, like I say, are right up there with us early on. So we will see if we can create a little bit of a gap here. It looks a little foggy. It's definitely a nighttime game. It's an interesting effect going on. I kind of like it. Oh, that went back further than I hoped. Here's Lucas though. Finds Luis Alberto. Tries to play one through to Immobile. Doesn't get there. And the header's won by the defense. We get it back with Basta now. First 10 minutes haven't given Milan really a sniff of the ball, which is good to see. They've been getting it back fairly comfortably every time. Find Plattenhardt. Goes down the line for Lulic to chase, and he does. He gets there. Needs someone in the middle. Lulic swings this one in. Man there, and it goes wide. Luis Alberto looking for, I think it's a corner as well. Defended in the end. It was risky, but well done. Luis Alberto puts the corner in there. Headed clear. Here's Radu. Radu pulls it back to Basta, who finds a Serbi. No one really is going to be worthwhile shooting with in that situation. Lucas finds Lulic, who finds Luis Alberto. Plays it to Immobile, who runs out of space. He almost wins it back, but cleared away probably for a throw. But again, more promising signs, almost getting through. Here is Immobile, who finds Lucas. Lucas is going to hit one, and it's saved by Reina. He just had to put it either side. Would have been an opening goal. The best chance of the game so far for sure. And there's a nice ball through. Lucas having to chase back down that left-hand side. It's a beautiful volley, and the first time Milan even threatened the goal. An outstanding strike in the away side. Take the lead. It is Suso, the man of the moment. Look at this. We just get it's their first sniff of an opening. It's a lovely ball, but look at the volley. Yeah, stop it. Let's see. You don't need to turn all the way around. It's gonna turn all the way around. Did I hit? Oh, is it? No. Okay. Look at that. It was hit pretty central, but the power was enough to take it past Strakosha. He didn't really have a chance to react, and undeservedly, Milan take the lead at the Stadio Olimpico. Not what we want. The pressure is now definitely on us to get a goal. Really, ideally before the break. Here's Luis Alberto. He finds Lukaku. Lukaku cuts it in a little. Plays it up to Lucas, who finds Lulic. His pass in is okay, but we can't really do anything with it. Savage back to Lucas. Finds Lukaku out wide. He plays it in. Here's Immobile. Luis Alberto back to Immobile. Goes back to Lucas. Lucas hits one. It's saved by Reina. Makes a break down the left again. Plattenhardt trying to be aggressive down that left-hand side. I do like it. Savage is there. Luis Alberto finds Lucas, who plays it down for Lukaku. Hits one across goal, and he has to do better there. He had a glorious opportunity. He puts it wide. The kind of chance we cannot afford to waste. Jordan Lukaku should definitely been on the score sheet there. As it happens, it is still 1-0 to the away side. He plays it third time for Luis Alberto, but Reina does well to come out and claim it. Look at that, 71% possession. All of the chances except one. That one, however, was the goal, and that I feel it should have been a free kick, but it wasn't given. But we do win the ball back, then give it away needlessly, really poorly. It's a good tackle by a Serbi, but then he just falls over for absolutely no reason. And Milan are through again, and it's 2-0. This is one of those games, I think, we played well, but we've given up 2 opportunities and conceded twice. You can't do that. Also, we should have really had that one clear a long time before. Guys just kept tripping over themselves, really. You have no one to blame there. but ourselves. Basta breaks down the right. We need at least one, I think, before the break. We're running out of time. So try to find Lukaku, but it's cleared away. He'd been much better served just doing that one himself, and it's only just cleared away by Strakosha. And there's the halftime whistle. Despite a dominant first half performance, we find ourselves 2 goals down at halftime. It's almost baffling. I don't really know why. 2 shots, 2 goals for Milan. You can't argue with the conversion rate. 69% possession, but not anything clinical to show for it. Must improve in that final third in the second half. Otherwise, this is game over, and we will, for the first time in a long time, drop from the top of the table. So, plays it out to Savic now. Savic finds Lucas down that left-hand side. He goes back to Plattenhardt. This is difficult. They have so many numbers in there. It's with Immobile, but he has nowhere to go now. It's Lucas. Savic. Back to Lucas again. Just nowhere to go. We're just playing it around in the edge of the box. We can't find a breakthrough. Luis Alberto with a turn. He hits one, but it's straight at Reina. Didn't even have a chance to test Reina. And now Milan with a chance to break. Looking for a ball down the line, they find it. Kalhagno outraces a Serbi, and the header's there. Strakosha makes the save. Probably shouldn't have had the chance even to get that far, but we let it happen. I'm really just giving the ball away. Time is running out for us to get the goal. We need one quickly to give us a chance to get that second. It's a terrible pass, and that could be game over right there. 3-0. It's our own doing that time. And this is turning into a home humiliation. Is it showing that we can't quite hang with the top teams yet? Because we can hear the boos. We are definitely in all kinds of trouble right now. Milan are just running rampant through us. Really, you're not getting anything here. We've been our own undoing, and another mistake. Are they going to punish us for a 4th here? As Bonaventura runs down the line, but a Serbi gets there, hits it off of him, and decides to keep it in for some ungodly reason and gives it away. Should have had a goal kick there, and instead it is 4-0. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless now. I just don't understand. We're getting torn apart here far too easily. Defensively, we have been atrocious in this game. And caught out of position, our touch has been poor. Passes like that is putting us in trouble. Which, again, you just can't gift your opponents the ball like that. And as time ticks away, just kind of begging for the whistle now. I want this hell to be over. We ping one down the side. Lilic will get to this, but there's no one there for him to cross it to. He might just do it anyway. He does. And we get a very late consolation. It means absolutely nothing. It is a nice finish, but yeah, there's no reason to celebrate. Luis Alberto gets his name on the score sheet, but that will probably be it. And it is full time. That's a wake-up call if I ever heard one. Lazio 1, Milan 4. Much improvement needed for the Frankfurt game. Again, looking at it, the balance of the game, you wouldn't think that's what was going to happen, but we were opened up incredibly easily at the back, and we need to figure out why. Yeah, we will do a autopsy of that performance and come back to you for a game that we can't afford to lose by 4-1. That is against Frankfurt in the Europa League. Alright, it is time to return to action. We host Frankfurt. Hopefully the ghosts of the Milan game are long behind us. But we need to take a look at the team and see what we can do better. I'm going to bring out Lukaku. I'm going to start Marusic. I think I may give Caceres a game because we definitely struggled at times in that game. He's going to come in for Radu in this one. I'm trying to think what else makes sense. I think I want a more attacking mind somewhere, and I think, do I want to bring in for Luis Alberto? I don't know. I want to play Morrison, but I don't know where. I think I bring out Lucas and put Ravel Morrison in that role. Hopefully he can do us a little more going forward. We need to have something. That weakening us at the back doesn't sound like a good idea, but we're going to go for it anyway. This is the team then. A couple changes: Caceres, Morrison, Marusic in for Radu, Lucas and Lukaku. Let's see how it goes. Alright, we are underway. Again, hoping for a much improved performance than against Milan. The thing is, we started that game so well, we were all over them, we just didn't take our chances. They had 2 shots in the first half, got the goals, and we just never recovered. Savic early though. He finds Marusic. Marusic hits one off the post and rolls along the line. Inside the first 3 minutes we could have had the lead. Probably should have. And those are the kind of things that when it's not going your way, those kind of balls just don't drop. It didn't happen. Morrison misses the tackle and he's Bastos to chase back. He runs too far. The ball's played in, but Strakosha is easily equal to that one, thankfully. As we get it to Plattenhardt, as he pulls forward a little, gives Lulic some space to run into down that left hand side, but he's going to run out of space quickly. Finds Immobile just. He goes in. Here's Ravel Morrison now. Morrison to Marusic, who plays it in. Luis Alberto's down the right hand side. He cuts it back in. Plays it to Immobile, who's there. He hits it and it's saved by the goalkeeper, but again, a very encouraging start. But it's a start we need to turn into something better this time. Luis Alberto swings one back post, but it's easily headed clear. No one there to even challenge that one. Bastos sprints after it. He does get there and finds a serve. It's those kinds of poor passes we cannot afford to make. And then we just get opened up. He finds a huge space to Costa. Lulic chases him down and gets played in. And we are fortunate to not fall behind there. A better finish and we would have found ourselves in yet another hole because of our poor play at the back. But look at that from Plattenhardt. Just complete lack of concentration. Interesting challenges happening there. But we absolutely need to focus. But we lose it again. Savic goes, slides it through. Immobile gets behind the line. He's going to chase through on goal here. Immobile with a chance. He hits it outside of the post and wide. It is our finishing in the last couple of games that's let us down. Well, our defending as well. But we had chances to score more than 1 against Milan. We could have had 4 ourselves by when it was all said and done. But we were not clinical enough. Well, they definitely were. Plays through Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto runs right through. Alberto to Morrison. Ravel Morrison is blocked. I wanted to find Immobile, not Morrison, and we lose the ball. Which has had a shot. Another wasted chance. Lulic has it now. Here's Savic, who plays it through to Morrison, who finds Luis Alberto. Marusic. Easy for Kevin Trapp. Find Morrison with the pass. Here's Immobile now. He finds Luis Alberto. He dinks it through. Savic gets clean through on goal. Has to be better. Savic hits it off the post for the 3rd time in this game already. Again, the finishing just not there. Having all kinds of difficulties. We're getting chances, but we are not taking them. Our opponents have been. And thankfully in this game it hasn't cost us yet. But we were still okay against Milan at this point. We're down by a goal, but then everything kind of fell apart. You can't trust our defense, so we need to be the ones outscoring the opposition. Luis Alberto swings it in. Someone has to finally get up to a corner. It's quite terrible. As Serbi has it, he finds Ravel Morrison, who hits one from range and straight to Kevin Trapp. Up the field, it's a foot race, one that Caceres is going to lose. Heraldez gets through, but he has to play it back eventually. Caceres did enough, but not there. And we get fortunate not to fall behind because the flag is up for offside. But that again is just the defensive frailty coming to light. Things need to improve at the back and fast, and we give the ball away. We've done a better job of retaining possession in the last 20 minutes, but we gave it away there, and it's just too easy. He runs past us. Thankfully, Lulic gets back. Somehow it's called a foul. I don't really understand why, but it's a free kick to Frankfurt right on the death here for half time. It's swung in, gets their head to him, goes wide. A good header. No one was there to pick it up. Serbi decides to try and go long for Marusic, who heads it inside to Luis Alberto. He loses the ball, and that should be it. It is. There's the halftime whistle. We go in goalless. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst, but We should really be in the lead. If you look at this, we've had so many chances. Should have had 2 or 3 already. Instead, we don't have a goal, and the longer it stays like this, the more the nerves pile up that our defense just can't hold on. Doing their jobs well enough right now. Morrison finds Lulich down that left-hand side. I've enjoyed having him in the team. Immobile gets a chance to run through here. He cuts it inside. He hits one straight at Kevin Trapp. Just had to put it either side again. You gotta work him. The shots have gone right down his throat. He's not going to have difficulty with them. He's not a bad goalkeeper. You can't just hit them and hope. You have to try and find him. As Serbi has it, looks like Caceres is dangerous, but Plattenhardt picks it up down the left-hand side. They try and make their break for it, and they do. Muller gets right through everybody. 2 guys committed too far back, and there's no one there. I think that might have been a save. Not a change I want to make. Ravel Morrison's playing too well. It's a corner. Corner's played into the back post. It's headed in, and there's the goal. And yet again, we are just exposed as a team that doesn't know how to defend. The simplest situation is an own goal. That makes it so much worse. It looked like a bullet header. But the bullet header of an own goal by Plattenhardt. The bringers of our own demise, if you didn't already know. And they come forward again. Muller's terrorizing Plattenhardt down that left-hand side. Might be about time to bring him off as he is struggling. Barolo to Lulich down the left. Lulich cuts inside, beats his man. He's running in here. Lulich hits one, saved by Kevin Trapp. Here's Lulich. He gives it away. Here's Casiedo though. Casiedo to Luis Alberto. And that, again, should have been it. But of course it was not, because we don't know how to do anything. Things need to get better, and they're not even close to doing so. And that should have been the nail in the coffin. Not that it matters, because time is basically up anyway. And there is full time. A lot to think about. So many chances. So many chances. But no end product, an own goal. And we lose again. Wow. An incredibly frustrating time comes to an end in this episode. We have work to do, but we are not going to give up. We are going to keep going. We will come back. We will go again. And we will find our feet. If you want to see that happen, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the episodes, the way the series is going. Let us know if you think we can turn this whole thing around. Until then, thank you for watching. We will see you next time.